Okay, good evening, students. Now, in today's test paper, we conducted on the chapter matrices and determinants. Now, we are going to discuss test paper solutions. In that, question number 1. Now, what is the question number 1 is given? Now, question number 1 is 1 comma x square are cube roots of unity. 1 comma x square are cube roots of unity. We know when these are cube roots of unity, sum of the roots clearly 0, and the product if you take, that is x cube is equal to 1 clearly. Okay, now here x is nothing but like omega only. Now if we take x is like omega, then we can write like 1 plus omega square is 0 and omega cube is equal to 1. Here we need to find the value of which one we need to find here, that is 1. Delta is equal to det of 1 x power 2n x power n. Second row x power n 1 x power 2n. Third row x power 2n x power n 1. These are the values are given actually. Okay. Now here the term, we need to find this determinant value. Now while finding determinant value of this, now here when cube roots of unity is there, we know sum of the roots is clearly equal to what? 0 we can take, and the product of the roots we can take it as 1 we can take values wise. Now from this, if you add these all terms, if you add any rows or columns, by adding rows and columns, now what is the value you'll get, we can see easily now. Okay, now I'm adding all the rows. For example, now R1 tends to R1 plus R2 plus R3. By adding R1, R2, R3, this value in first row, what is the common term will come? 1 plus x power n plus x power 2n will come. That term we are taking common. 1 plus x power n plus x power 2n is common from first row. Remaining 1, 1, 1 will get. Remaining here x power n 1, x power 2n, x power 2n, x power n 1. Now what is this expression? Now what will get exactly terms wise? Now if in case if we expand this term, by expanding this term, it is 1 plus x power n plus x power 2n. By expanding, now by expanding what? N is can be any number. When n is can be any number, for example, for easy way we can do in one thing. Now if n is any number, for example, put n is equal to 1. If you substitute n is equal to 1, what will happen? This term 1 plus x power 1 is x power 2 into 1 is, that is x square, into det of 1, 1, 1, x1, x square, x1. Now, but this total value, how much clearly? It is 0. That's why whole value becomes what here? 0. That's why for this question, option, which option is correct clearly? Option C is the correct one. Okay. Option C is the correct one. Okay. Now coming to next one. Second question. Question number 2. Question number 2 is what? Now A is a square matrix. And they're asking adjoint of A dash minus adjoint A whole dash. Whole dash nothing but transpose. Okay. Now then they're asking this value. What is the difference between these two matrices? Now basically we know that the adjoint of A dash is equal to adjoint A whole dash. Now, if we take difference between these two matrices, you'll get which one? 0. That is null matrix. Null matrix means which option is correct? Option C is the correct one. Okay, now coming to next question number 3. And question number 3, A matrix is given. The matrix A is 2, -3, -4, 1. We're asking adjoint of 3A square plus 12A. Now, first I will find out A square. What is A square matrix? You will get 2, -3, -4, 1 into 2, -3, -4, 1. First multiply these two matrices. 2 into 2, 4 plus 12, because -3 into -4, 12. 12 plus 4, that is 16. 2 into -3, -6, minus, that is -9. -8, -4, that is -12. -4 into -3 plus 12 plus 1, total 13 you will get. Now here we need 3A square also. For this I'll multiply with 3. If you multiply with 3, what will get? 3 16s, that is 48, -27, -36, 13 3 is 39. Now for this, now next we will find out 12A. Now for matrix A, 12 multiply 24, -36, -48 and plus 12. Now I'll add these two matrices, 3A square plus 12A. Now by adding corresponding elements, 48 plus 24, I think it is clearly 72, -27 minus 36, that is clearly how much you'll get? -63, -36 minus 48, that is 8 plus 6, 20, 70, 78, that is -84. Now last one, 39 plus 12, that is 51 you will get. Generally, a matrix is like A, B, C, D, an adjoint A. For 2 by 2 have shortcut form, interchanging diagonals, and just change the sign for non-diagonals. Similarly, adjoint of which matrix we need to find here? 3A square plus 12A. Now while doing this, interchanging diagonals, that means 51, 72, change sign for non-diagonal, that is minus is there, make plus. 51, 63, 84, 72, that is option A is the correct one. Okay. Next, question number 4, it's based on solving linear equations. Now solving linear equation, what they given here, the system of equations have infinitely solutions. Now what are the equations are given? Basically, so lambda x plus y plus z equal to 0, comma, minus x minus x plus lambda y plus z equal to 0, minus x minus y plus lambda equal to 0. This is clearly homogeneous equations. Now homogeneous equations concept wise, if you go, it have two set of solutions. One is a trivial and another one is non-trivial. Trivial nothing but when delta is not equal to 0, determinant is not equal to 0. In that case, solution is unique, x equal to y equal to z equal to 0. Now, but here they given which solution? Infinitely solutions. That's why the delta value is 0. If you read the concept clearly, while we are explaining the concept clearly, we explained what is actually homogeneous equations and how to solve homogeneous equations. Clearly, we explained there. If you refer the classwork clearly, we can understand. Now we are literally nothing but the coefficients of x, y, z in each equation. Lambda 1, 1, here minus 1, lambda 1, minus 1, minus 1, lambda. By expanding this, what you will get? Lambda into along row 1, AD minus BC, lambda square minus 1 into 1, minus 1 total plus 1. So here sign is minus here. Next, deleting this row and column, remaining minus 1 into lambda, minus lambda plus 1. Next, plus 1 into minus 1 into, by deleting this row and column, minus 1 into minus 1, that is plus 1, plus lambda equal to 0. Lambda multiply inside, that is lambda cube plus lambda minus 1 plus 1 plus lambda equal to 0. Plus 1 minus 1 gets cancelled. Lambda cube plus 3 lambda is equal to 0. Take lambda is common, remaining lambda square plus 3 equal to 0. Now lambda equal to 0. So only the possible values. Okay, now when lambda is a possible value here, now here we can consider it as values easily. Now when lambda is 0, lambda is a 0 is a satisfying, but when the lambda square plus 3 must be not equal to, the reason is what here we never get a real number, we will get a imaginary number. That's why this is not the required value of lambda, but lambda is equal to what here? 0. We can take that is option A is the correct one. Next, coming to question number 5. Now question number 5 we can do easily. It's no issue in that. Find f of 0, f of 1, f of 2, f of 4 value and substitute in that and expand. You'll get easily. No issue in that. That's why I'm not going to discuss question number 5. Now coming to question number 6. Given that of 1 a square. Now this is cos of p minus dx. This I can write px minus dx into cos of px. Here cos of p plus dx means we can write px plus dx. Now here actually sine of, now x is missing, you can take it as x only by solving sine px. Here the x multiply inside means sine px plus dx. Now in this, if for example I'll add column 1 and column 2, see 3 more or 2. Here they're asking it is does not depending upon which one. Now when we can identify easily, when if you know the determinant value we can identify easily. Okay, that's why I'm adding C1 and C3. Now 1 plus a square, here cos of px minus dx, cos of a minus b plus cos of px plus dx. Here sine of px minus dx plus sine of px plus dx. Here a cos px sin px a square cos of px plus dx sin of px plus dx. Cos of a plus b plus cos of a minus b, clearly what we'll get here? 2 cos a cos, that is 2 cos px into cos dx. Here we will get 2 sin px into cos dx. A cos px sin px a square cos of px plus dx sin of px plus dx. Now by solving one term, you will get a simplified value. Now in this case, here, but still expanding is lengthy, it is possible, but here we can make these two elements are 0. How? By using second column. That's why C1 I am changing C1. Here 2 cos px dx. Here cos px is there, which is missing. 2 cos dx is not there. Here also 2 cos dx is missing. Sin px already there, and that's why for this I'll multiply with 2 cos dx. Which column? Second column. Okay. Now in this. Now afterwards, what you will get here? Now 1 plus a square minus, we are multiplying what? 2 cos dx, that is 2a cos dx will get here. Here 0, this also 0 will get, remaining a cos px sin px. Here a square cos of px plus dx. Here sin of px plus dx. Now I'll expand along C1. By expand along C1, a square minus 2a cos dx. Delete things row and column. What remaining multiple will come? Cos px into sin of px plus dx minus sin px into cos of px plus dx. Remaining terms are 0 will come. This multiple only will come. What this value will get, we will see now. Now afterwards, after this step, this is sin a cos b minus cos a sin, that is sin of a minus b. Here 1 plus a square minus 2a cos dx into sin of a minus b. Sin of a minus b means what? Px plus dx minus, what is b like px? Px cancel. In this, which parameter is missing? P. That's why it's not or does not depend on P. Okay, so it is clearly which option we can take here in this case. That is option B we can take. There is option B, P is there. That's why it is not depending on that. Next. Question number 7. Now question number 7, same the pair of order pairs alpha beta we need to find out. The given linear equations are 1 plus alpha into x plus beta y plus z equal to 2 . Next, alpha x equal to 1 plus beta into y. It's actually, it's a question you see once clearly. It's alpha x plus only, can take plus symbol only here. Plus 1 plus beta y plus z equal to 3. Alpha x plus beta y plus 2z is equal to 2 has unique solution. Unique solution. That's why unique solution means delta clearly not equal to 0. So 1 plus alpha beta 1, alpha 1 plus beta 1 only. Here alpha beta 2 is not equal to 0. Now here the terms wise. Now what we will take now? For easy purpose here, mainly here we need alpha and beta values. Now for easy purpose, I'll add all columns first. Column by adding this what will get in first column? Alpha plus beta plus 2, alpha plus beta plus 2, alpha plus beta plus 2. Here you will get beta 1 plus beta 1 1 2 is not equal to 0. Now alpha plus beta plus 2 is common, remaining 1 1 1, beta 1 plus beta 1 1 2 is not equal to 0. Now I'll expand this now. alpha plus beta plus 2 into, by expanding 1 into 1 plus beta into 2, that is 2 plus 2 beta minus beta. Now minus beta and along row 1 you can expand. This row 1 column deleted, 2 into 1, 2, minus 1, that is 1. Last plus 1 into beta minus 1 minus beta. Beta gets cancelled, it is not equal to 0. Now here alpha plus beta plus 2 into 2 beta minus beta, that is beta. Again one more beta, that is minus beta, 1 into minus 1, that is minus 1. Here beta cancel, 2 minus 1, 1 total. Now what you will get, alpha plus beta plus 2 is not equal to 0. Now alpha plus beta plus 2 is not equal to 0. Here, which values of alpha beta options will not give 2 or not equal to 0. Now if you take option A, if add alpha is 2, beta is 4, it is not equal to 0 will come. That's why it will be satisfied. But if you take remaining B, C, D option, you will get minus 2 plus 2, 0 will come on the left side. That's why option A, if you take 2, 4, this will clearly satisfy the given equation. That's why option A is the correct one. Next, 8 also same model. You can do inconsistent means you can take delta E is equal to 0 condition. You can get answer easily. 9th question also answer easy. You can do just A square equal to B. First find out A square and compare with B matrix. You get alpha value. Okay. Coming to 10th question. Question number 10. The value of sine theta. That value they're asking. Asking that of okay. Now they're asking given value for first one sine theta. Here cos theta and sine 2 theta. And second row given sine of theta plus 2 pi by theta. Here the term, the second row is given sine of theta plus 2 pi by 3 cos of theta plus 2 pi by 3 sine of 2 theta plus 4 pi by 3. Third row given sine of theta minus 2 pi by 3 cos of theta minus 2 pi by 3. Here sine of 2 theta minus 4 pi by 3 is given. Now here for easy purpose. Now what we are going to take here values wise? By adding all the rows, or if you adding all rows is difficult for you, first you add R2 and R3. By adding R2 and R3, these two terms like what? Sine of A plus B plus sine of A minus B. Here second position is what? Cos of A plus B plus cos of A minus B. Third is sine of A plus B plus sine of A minus B. We know sine of A plus B plus sine of A minus B is 2 sine A cos B. Similarly, cos of A plus B plus cos of A minus B is clearly 2 cos A cos B. That's why while adding these terms, sine theta, cos theta, here sine 2 theta, here what you will get by adding these two. Now by adding these two in the first term, the first element, you get what? 2 sine theta into cos 2 pi by 3. That means cos 120. Here only I am simplifying, again writing, expanding lengthy. Now cos 120 clearly minus 1 by 2. That's why this is 2 sine theta into minus 1 by 2. Total this value, how much we got here? minus sine theta. Okay. Now here I'll directly what here minus sine theta. By adding these two terms, cos of a plus b plus cos of a, what will get? 2 cos theta into cos 2 pi by 3. Again 2 cos theta into cos 120 is what? Clearly minus 1 by 2. This is minus cos theta. Sine of a plus b plus sine of a minus b, what formula? 2 sine. Here what is the theta? Nothing but 2 theta into cos 4 pi by 3. Now cos 4 pi by 3 also nothing but 64 is a 240. 240 again will comes in third quadrant. There also it is minus 1 by 2 only. So also what will get? Minus sine 2 theta. Now third row, no need to write here actually. Here you observe in these two. Now what happened? The row 1 and row 2 are proportional. Because both are y proportional, their terms are same, but they are having opposite sign. That's why any two rows or any two columns are proportional, then the value of determinant clearly 0. That's why for this, which option is correct? Option A is the correct one. Next, question number 11. So 11th question. 11th question, what they given? P matrix. Cos pi by 6. Directly I'm writing value root 3 by 2. Sin pi by 6, 1 by 2. Minus sin pi, that is minus 1 by 2. Root 3 by 2. Here A matrix is given, that is 1, 1, 0, 1. Q is given PA into P dash. PA into P dash. They're asking P dash into Q power 2007 into P, they're asking. Before that, I'll multiply P and P dash ma. P into P dash I'll multiply. Now what is a P matrix? Root 3 by 2, 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2, root 3 by 2. P dash means what? Interchanging rows and columns. Root 3 by 2, 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2, root 3 by 2. Now if you multiply these two matrices, root 3 by 2 into root 3 by 2, that is 3 by 4. 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, that is 1 by 4. First row with second column, minus root 3 by 4. 1 by 2 into root 3 by 2, that is plus root 3 by 4. Minus 1 by 2 into root 3 by 2 is minus root 3 by 4. Root 3 by 2 into 1 by 2, that is plus root 3 by 4. Minus 1 by 2 into minus 1 by 2, that is 1 by 4. Root 3 by 2 into root 3 by 2, that is 3 by 4. Cancel these two terms. 3 by 4 plus 1 by 4, clearly 1, 0, 0, 1. Now here P into P dash is which matrix? Identity matrix. Similarly, P dash into P also what matrix will get? Identity matrix. Okay. Now the value wise. They're asking which one? P dash into Q power 2007 into P. Now P dash into Q, nothing but which one? PA P dash whole power 2007 into P. That many times multiply. P dash into PA P dash, next PA P dash, and so on. We're adding last one 2007 times PA P dash into P. In the bracket, P dash into P into A. Again here other combination, P dash into P into A, like P dash into P, and so on. A into P dash into P. 2007 times will come. P dash P how much? I. I into A, I into A, I into A, and so on. A into I. This total how many times? 2007 times. Now I into any matrix, we will get that same matrix. That is A into and so on A. How many times? 2007 times, that is A power 2007. But we know only A matrix. Now what is A square? We will find out. Then we can do easily. not 101, 1101 into 1101. Okay, by multiplying this 1 into 1, 1 into 0, 1 only will get 1 into 1 plus 1, total 2. 0 into 1, 0, 1 into 0 is 0. 0 into 1, 0, 1 into 1, 1. Here we can, like that, you can take one more term, you'll get 1, 2, 0, 1. If you take a cube, 1, 3, 0, 1. If you take a power 4, 1, 4, 0, 1, you'll get. That's why, like this, we can write a power 2007. We can take it as 1, 2007, 0, 1. So which option is correct for this? That is option B is the correct one. Next, question number 12. A, B are two given matters such that order A is 3 by 4. Order of A matrix is 3 by 4. A dash B and B A dash are defined. Then which of the options will satisfy? Okay. Only order A matrix is given. Now A dash B is defined. Now what is order of A dash? A dash is what you will get 4 by 3. And A, B, A dash also defined. And this is the order of A dash. Now A dash order is 4 by 3. When two matrices product is defined, and the number of columns in first matrix equal to number of rows in second matrix. That's why clearly we got the number of rows in B matrix. Next, one more also defined. What? B into A dash. B, we know only rows already. A dash, what is order already? 4 by 3. When this product possible, here column, here rows must be equal. That's why here the column, number of columns in B matrix must be 4. So finally, order of B is what? 3 by 4. In order of B, but all options given what here about now, order of B dash, what will get? First option, if you take option A, order of B dash is 3 by 4. Okay. Next. Now you'll find out B dash A. Now what is order of B dash? B dash order becomes 4 by 3. Now when it is 4 by 3, I'll find out what is order of B dash A. B dash order is what? 4 by 3. A order is what already? 3 by 4. So these two are equal now, that's why multiplication is possible. Resulting matrix order is remaining rows and remaining columns. That is 4 by 4. So order of B dash A is 4 by 4. That's why option B is the correct one. Next, question number 13 is easy. Just multiply A into A transpose. I3 nothing but third order identity matrix. You'll get clearly what is a p-value. Okay. 14 also easy. By finding A square and by solving you'll get easily k value. You can find. And 15th, A is a square matrix, then A into A transpose is what matrix? We need to check here. Now what is A into A transpose? Now, for example, A is any square matrix. If we take now A into A transpose. Now when A into A transpose is there, but they're not given about anything. What is A matrix values are not given. They given just A is a square matrix. That's it. When A is a square matrix, then A into A transpose gives always a clearly a symmetric matrix. How? Now when you take the terms wise, Why it is symmetric matrix? Now, for example, I taken 1, 2, 3, 1 I taken. Now I'll multiply A into A transpose. Transpose what will you get? 1, 2, 3, 1. I'll multiply these two matrices. 1 into 1, 1, 2 2s are 4, total 5. 1 into 3, 3, 2 1s are 2, total 5. 3 1s are 3 plus 2, total 5. 3 3s are 9, 9 plus 1, the total 10 you will get. Now this clearly what? If A into A transpose, it's clearly which matrix is a symmetric matrix. That's why now which option is correct for this option? C is the correct one. For question number 15, option C is the correct one, because if you apply transpose for this matrix, again you will get same matrix. That's why it is a symmetric matrix. Okay, next. Question number 16. They're asking delta value only, you can find easily, no problem. Next, question number 17. 17, based on a system of equations, x plus y plus z equal to 5, x plus 2y plus 3z equal to 9, x plus 3y plus alpha z is equal to beta. Has infinitely many solutions, then what is beta minus alpha? Infinitely many solutions, first of all, delta is 0. By using Cramer's rule, we explained already. Next, here 1, 2, 3, here 1, 3 alpha. Expand this 1 into 2 alpha minus 9 minus 1 into expanding along row 1 only, deleting this row and column. 1 into alpha minus 3, last element 3 minus 2 equal to 0. 2 alpha minus 9 minus alpha plus 3 plus 1 equal to 0. 2 alpha minus alpha 3 plus 1 4 minus 9 plus 4 is minus 5. Now alpha value we got 5 clearly. And infinitely many solutions. Now any one of delta 1 is what the all delta 1, delta 2, delta 3 are must be any one term, that is a delta 1 nothing but any one is a non-zero, but remaining are 0. That's why I am taking delta 1 also 0. What is the meaning of delta 1? In the delta, in first column, replace with last these constants. In last column 5, 9, beta. Remaining second column, third column, no changes. Expand this 5 into alpha, already we know now that alpha you can substitute here. Now again, why no need to take alpha here? Now this alpha we are taking alpha nothing but what here? 5. Now we'll expand this 5 into 5 2s are 10 minus 9 minus 1 into delete this row and column 9 5s are 45 minus 3 beta. Last plus 1 into 9 3s are 27 minus 2 beta is equal to 0. 10 minus 9 1, that is 5 minus 45 plus 3 beta plus 27 minus 2 beta. Now 3 beta minus 2 beta here 5 minus 45, that is minus 40. Minus 40 plus 27 is clearly minus 13 equal to 0. Okay, now beta is equal to how much? 13 will get value wise. They're asking which one value? Beta minus alpha. 13 minus 5, how much will you get? 8. That's why option C is the correct one. Now B, coming to 18th question. Okay. Now in 18th question, 18th I matrix is given. What is the meaning of I? I is identity 1 0 0 1. J matrix nothing but 0 1 minus 1 0, and the given B matrix also cos theta sin theta minus sin theta cos theta. Now which of the options will satisfy that? For example, take first option A, I cos theta. For I matrix, I cos theta plus J sin theta. For I matrix, multiply cos theta 0 0 cos theta. For J matrix, multiply with sin theta 0 sin theta minus sin theta 0. Add these two matrices, we need to get equivalent to B matrix. Cos theta plus 0 cos theta, 0 plus sin theta minus sin theta cos theta. Yes, it is clearly equal to which matrix? B matrix. That's why option A is the correct one. Next, 19 ma, get A into data of adjoint A. You can do easily, no problem. Next, 20th question is what? System has, we need to find the value of lambda for which equation does not have unique solution. That means infinitely many solutions we can take, delta equal to 0, we can get answer easily. Okay. Next, question number 21. Alpha beta roots of quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Now, here the value wise, the condition what they given here. Now, when the roots means what? Sum of the roots is minus b by a. Product of roots is c by a. Okay, but what is the value of determinant? We need to find out in this case. But what about here alpha minus beta? We don't know exactly. Okay, now here we are going to expand now. What the determinant is given actually? Determinant value is what here? 1. Question number 21. Given what here? Data of given 1. Cos beta minus alpha or alpha minus beta, both are meaning same only, because cos of minus theta is cos theta, cos alpha, cos of alpha minus beta 1, cos beta, cos alpha, cos beta 1. Expand along row 1 only. Now 1 into 1 minus cos square beta minus cos of alpha minus beta into, delete this row and column, cos of alpha minus beta minus cos alpha into cos beta. Okay, next, last term cos alpha into cos of alpha minus beta into cos beta minus cos alpha. Okay, now value wise, now it is 1 minus cos square beta, multiply inside, what will you get? Cos square of. Now before taking that value, cos square of alpha minus beta. Okay, now next here what? Minus into minus plus cos of alpha minus beta into cos alpha cos beta. Multiply inside, what will you get? Cos alpha cos beta cos of alpha minus beta, and next minus cos square alpha. Now in these two terms, which is a common value? Where cos alpha cos beta, it's clearly common. You can take cos of alpha. Now there is 2 times is present here. The 2 values is existed in this case. Now this is 1 minus cos square beta. We can write sin square beta. And this is a minus cos square of alpha minus beta. By taking common, which one we can take common here? Cos of alpha minus beta will take common. Remaining what? Cos alpha, cos beta plus cos alpha, cos beta total 2 cos alpha, cos beta will get. A minus cos square alpha is already there. Okay, now the value wise 2 cos alpha, cos beta, we can write it as e sin square beta minus cos square alpha minus beta. Now this cos of alpha minus beta into 2 cos A cos B, we can write cos of A plus B. Cos of alpha plus beta plus cos of alpha minus beta minus cos square alpha. Here sin square beta minus cos square of alpha minus beta. If you multiply cos of alpha plus beta inside, what will you get? Cos of alpha minus beta into cos of alpha plus beta plus cos square of alpha minus beta minus cos square alpha. Now these two terms gets cancelled. Now here the values wise. Now what is terms is existed now here. Now next the value wise. Here cos of A plus B into cos of A minus B. Here what is there already? Sin square beta minus cos square alpha. Now this we can write. It's like cos square alpha minus sin square beta. What here formula cos of A plus B into cos of A minus B is cos square A minus sin square B. A nothing but alpha, B nothing but beta. That's why we are having opposite sign. All terms gets cancelled. What is the value you'll get? 0. 0 is the answer. But 0 is there in the options? No, is not there. That's why option D, none of this is the answer. Next, question number 22. What is question number 22? 22 is omega is given a clearly cube roots of unity only as for given omega value. Now this omega represent minus 1 plus I root 3 by 2. This clearly represent what here? Cube roots of unity. So cube roots of unity what here? 1 plus omega square is 0. Omega cube is equal to 1. If you send 1 and omega square that side, what will get? Omega is equal to minus 1 minus omega square. Here we need to find that of 1, 1, 1, 1 minus 1 minus omega square, 1 omega square, omega power 4. That is equal to that of 1, 1, 1, 1 minus 1 minus omega square is that is omega square 1 omega square. Omega power 4 we can write omega cube into omega. That's why omega cube is already 1. That's why it is omega. I'll add C1 tends to C1 plus C2 plus C3 by adding all columns. What here? 3. 1 plus omega square. What will get? 0. 1 plus omega square plus omega is 0. Remaining 1 omega square, 1 omega square omega. Now expand along C1. 3 into omega square minus omega square into omega square is omega power 4. 3 into now this we can write omega square, omega power 4 nothing but omega only. That's why in this finally we can take 1 omega common, remaining 3 omega into omega minus 1 is the answer. That is option B is the correct one. Okay, now coming to question number 23rd. The system AX equal to B of n equations in n unknown has infinitely many solutions for this equation. When having many number of solutions, then which of the following options is satisfying, we need to find out. Here clearly, when infinitely many solutions are there, the value wise. Now infinitely many solutions means when this term is possible. Basically, when Ax equal to B, infinitely many solutions means first of all, that A must be equal to 0. After that A is 0, then we need to calculate the value of adjoint of A into B matrix. When adjoint of A into B matrix is not equal to 0, then have no solution. When adjoint A into B, if we got 0 matrix, then it has a infinitely many solution. Infinitely many solution. It's a basic concept, that's why it is easily we can identify. That's why which option is satisfying clearly, option C is the correct one for this question. For question number 23rd, option C is the correct one. Next, 24. What is 24 is given? A is a scalar matrix n by n order. AIK, they given AII, A for all I, get A value they're asking. The order is n, what they given values wise. Example purpose, if you take 2 by 2 matrix. Scalar matrix means what here? Diagonal elements must be same. Non-diagonal elements must be take 0. What is that A will get for 2 by 2 matrix? K square. Order 2 we got K power 2. For example, third order matrix means what? If order 3 by 3, then that A clearly what will get? K cube. Here what is the order of matrix? Similarly, order is n by n, then that of A is what will get? K power n. That is option D is the correct one. Next, 25th question. A is a square matrix of order n, then that of Ka. Directly it is a formula. We can write K power n into that A is the answer. That is K power n into that A means option B is the correct one. This question not a JEE level, but at least it is useful for you CET level. Okay. Thank you. Remaining which questions I left, you complete the questions. Thank you.